Guys, if you don't know, coming up very soon, there's going to be a big day for movie releases.
Oh, really?
Where not only is it going to be Barbie, but also Oppenheimer releasing in theaters on the same day.
On the same day.
That's right. The Barbenheimer paradox is in full swing on Twitter, and I don't know which one you guys are going to do. If you're going to see both, which movie you see
Oh, it's going to be a
first?
double feature.
If it's going to be a double feature, I vote we see Oppenheimer first, baby. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll check out Barbie, man. I'm sure the production design is fucking insane.
Oh, I'm guessing. I'm guessing after Oppenheimer, you're gonna need something.
You're gonna need to lighten it up
and peppy like Barbie.
You're going to need an upper.
Yeah, that's true. But I'll tell you, if nothing else, I'll watch it just for fucking Margot Robbie, dude.
Bang!
Good Lord.
What
I will say, not everybody is happy about it. Diablo Cody on why her Barbie movie was scrapped. They wanted a girl boss feminist twist.
Really?
And she wanted Amy Schumer to be Barbie.
Right.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Hard pass.
I don't find her funny. She just steals jokes.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree. What's really weird about this is that Diablo Cody said that when she first boarded the project nearly a full decade ago, the general public wasn't quite yet ready to buy Barbie as a valid feminist character.
Wow.
And then down here, where is it? There's a part that says bimbos are now valid feminist archetypes.
Right.
And she said
but why
people weren't
do you
ready.
have to put them in that category to begin with? Why are you just...
I don't know. What I do know is they picked the right woman for Barbie. Good God.
I mean, that is Barbalicious right there.
No, she's absolutely gorgeous, and that's a great movie. That scene.
It's true. But I'll tell you, with the Barbenheimer paradox out here, it's hard to say what might have happened if the two actually were one movie. Maybe Barbie would be the scientist that has to design the bomb, but who would Barbie design bombs for?
I know.
I don't know.
Who?
G.I. Joe.
Brilliant! Yay! Barbie designing a bomb for G.I. Joe to drop on Cobra, and that means that it's time for another artificial dinner theater.
Yes!
Oh,
Barbenheimer.
Hell yes. Oh, Barbenheimer. I'm so looking forward to it. Barbenheimer. All right, guys, let's do this. Today we are going to use ChatGPT, if you haven't seen Artificial Dinner Theater before, to help us write the 3 acts of a movie where Barbenheimer is a scientist that designs an atom bomb for G.I. Joe to drop on the Cobra. I think it's a good one.
Cobra!
Okay, this says, can you write dialogue for the first act of a screenplay for a movie called Barbenheimer, where Barbenheimer is a scientist who has to design an atomic bomb for G.I. Joe to drop on Cobra. In the first act, Barbenheimer is recruited by Duke to join G.I. Joe for the Malibu Project.
Boom!
What do you
I
think?
love that. This is going to be great. This is going to be great.
All right, let's tell it to generate.
Okay,
let's see what we get. Barbenheimer. Action adventure.
Barbenheimer.
Act 1, recruiting Barbenheimer. Interior of Barbenheimer's hey. Barbenheimer, an accomplished scientist in her mid-30s, is hunched over her workbench, meticulously adjusting the settings of a complex-looking device. The lab is filled with cutting-edge technology and scientific equipment.
Just a little more calibration, it should work perfectly.
The lab door swings open, revealing Duke, a charismatic and rugged soldier in his late 30s, dressed in full military gear.
Barbenheimer, I've been looking all over for you.
Barbenheimer looks up like, what the fuck?
Duke, what are you doing here?
I've got an offer you can't refuse, Barbenheimer. The world needs your expertise.
Barbenheimer's eyes narrow, intrigued by Duke's cryptic statement.
What kind of offer?
We've got a problem. Cobra is up to their old tricks again, and we need your genius to put an end to it.
They need the genius of Barbie to defeat Cobra.
Oh, this is great. She's a girl boss already, bro.
It's Dr. Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer.
Dr. Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer puts down her tools and crosses her arms, her scientific curiosity piqued.
And what exactly do you need me to do?
We're working. Whoa. We're working on a top secret project called the Malibu Project. It's an atomic bomb designed to dismantle Cobra's operations once and for all.
Barbenheimer's eyes widen in disbelief.
An atomic bomb? Duke, that's dangerous. I'm a scientist, not a weapon designer.
Barbenheimer, I understand your concerns, but the world is at stake. We need someone with your brilliance to ensure it's done safely and effectively. The Malibu Project can end Cobra's reign of terror.
Barbenheimer ponders Duke's words, torn between her scientific ethics and the greater good.
What if there's another way? A non-destructive solution?
Duke leans in as Zixaw has followed on Twitch, his voice filled with urgency.
If there were another way, we'd take it. But sometimes sacrifice is necessary to protect the innocent. This is our best chance at stopping Cobra's tyranny.
Barbenheimer hesitates, her internal struggle visible on her face.
All right, Duke, I'll join your team, but on one condition. I want to ensure the bomb's power is limited and focused solely on Cobra's infrastructure. No collateral damage.
Sure, yeah, whatever.
So you're
Duke
gonna make
says,
it, right?
Yeah, okay, pretty much.
You have my word, Barbenheimer. We'll work together to minimize any unintended consequences.
They shake hands, sealing the deal. Cut
Totally.
to the interior of G.I. Joe headquarters war room later that day. Barbenheimer and Duke enter the bustling war room filled with strategists, soldiers, and intelligence officers. A large screen displays maps and surveillance footage of Cobra's activities.
Everyone, I present to you Dr. Barbenheimer.
It did make her a doctor.
She'll be leading our scientific efforts for the Malibu Project.
The room buzzes with excitement and anticipation as Barbenheimer takes in her new surroundings, ready to embark on the perilous mission. Yeah, dude!
Man, this is fucking great. This
Of
is,
course.
I
That's sweet,
Jack's right.
dude.
This is already better than both of those live-action movies.
It's
I
way better
guarantee
than
you.
both G.I. Joe movies, and it might be better than the upcoming Barbie movie already.
Joe.
Act 2, Building Tensions. Interior of G.I. Joe headquarters, the Science Lab, daytime. Barbenheimer is in the midst of a bustling lab surrounded by high-tech equipment, my charts and blueprints. She is engrossed in designing the fuck out of this atomic bomb for the Malibu Project. Nearby, Joe, a seasoned engineer, works diligently.
Hey, Barbenheimer, I got the latest readings on the bomb's fusion core. It's looking solid, baby.
Barbenheimer glances up, a mix of exhaustion and determination on her face.
Thanks, Joe. We're making progress, but we can't afford any mistakes. Cobra is always one step ahead.
Nice. Interior of G.I. Joe headquarters, the war room, next. Duke stands before a holographic display analyzing intelligence reports. Barbenheimer joins him, holding a tablet with new information.
Duke, we have a problem. I just received classified data. Cobra has hired Skipper!
Skipper! My God. Duke's expression darkens, understanding the gravity of this situation.
Skipper, that traitor. How did they find him?
Let's make it a her. Let's make
How
it a
did
her.
they find her?
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure, but he was recently outside my lab for stealing atomic research secrets. I've never thought she'd stoop so low.
That's right.
We can't let Cobra gain that kind of knowledge. Barbenheimer, we have to finish the bomb now. Time is running out.
Interior of G.I. Joe headquarters in the science lab that night. The lab is a whirlwind of activity as Barbenheimer and team work tirelessly, racing against the clock. Joe and the other engineers are assembling the bomb components while Barbenheimer fine-tunes the control mechanisms.
Joe, increase the efficiency of the core containment. We need every ounce of power we can get.
On it, Barbenheimer.
The tension in the lab is palpable as the team pushes their limits, fueled by a sense of urgency and the weight of their own mission. Cut to the war room that night. Duke stands in the war room surrounded by intelligence officers, studying a holographic map displaying Cobra's activities.
Barbenheimer, We can't wait any longer. Cobra is dangerously close to creating their own atomic weapon. We have to strike now.
Barbenheimer steps forward, a mix of determination and concern etched on her face.
You're right, Duke. We can't let Skipper and Cobra unleash that kind of destruction. The Malibu Project was created to stop them. We must act swiftly and decisively.
The room falls silent as everyone absorbs the gravity of their impending mission.
Prepare for deployment, everyone. We'll drop the bomb on Cobra's stronghold at dawn. It's time to end this.
Barbenheimer and Joe exchange a determined glance, reaffirming their commitment to the task at hand.
Joe, thank you for your unwavering dedication.
The music change was great.
Let's make sure this bomb fulfills its purpose, saving lives and protecting the innocent.
Together, Barbenheimer, we'll make a difference. Cobra won't know what hit him.
They return to their work, fueled by a renewed sense of purpose, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. God damn, man!
They even made the darkest decision, bro.
It did! It knew what to do. All right, guys, here we go. Let's wrap this mother up. Act 3, the final confrontation. Exterior, skies above the Cobra stronghold, daytime. The sky is filled with the thunderous roar of G.I. Joe's Air Force. Fighter jets and bombers soar through the air, escorted by sleek attack helicopters. Among them, Duke sits in the cockpit of a bomber, his gaze focused and determined. Inside his bomber, Duke adjusts his flight controls, his voice steady over the intercom.
We're nearing the target. Prepare for the bombing run.
The crew members exchange quick nods, their faces etched with determination. The skies are suddenly filled with Cobra's Air Force, fighter jets and gunships swooping in with deadly precision. A detachment of HISS tanks rolls forward, ready to defend their stronghold. Cobra Commander, a sinister and calculating leader, watches the approaching G.I. Joe forces from a vantage point, a twisted smile playing on his lips.
So the heroes think they can take us down. Prepare for their annihilation.
The interior of Barbenheimer's lab that day. Barbenheimer is monitoring the situation on multiple screens, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and determination.
Duke, it's now or never. The window of opportunity is closing.
Inside of Duke's bomber's cockpit, Duke glances at his control panel, taking a deep breath before speaking into the intercom.
Barbenheimer, give me the signal. I'm ready to drop the bomb.
Barbenheimer's voice crackles through the speaker, filled with conviction. Duke clenches his fist, his resolve unwavering. He flips a switch, releases the bomb from the belly of the bomber. The bomb plummets towards the Cobra stronghold, hurtling down with devastating force. It collides with the target, engulfing the area in an explosive inferno. The blast obliterates Cobra's forces, bringing destruction and chaos in its wake. Cut back to Barbenheimer's lab. Barbenheimer watches the cataclysmic explosion on her screens, a mix of relief and sorrow in her eyes.
It's done.
Cut back to the exterior of the wreckage that day. Amidst the smoldering debris, debris. Bodies of both Cobra operatives and fallen G.I. Joe soldiers lie scattered. Barbenheimer and Joe, the engineer, emerge from the smoke, bruised but alive. They lock eyes, survivors in a devastated battlefield.
We will rebuild, Joe. We won't let their sacrifices be in vain.
Joe nods, understanding the weight of their shared responsibility. And then it cuts to credits. Oops, I did it again.
What I like about you.
Yeah. We go through credits. It says, starring Mina Harper as Barbenheimer and Cobra Commander. Starring Phil Gilmore as Duke And as Joe, the least creative name for a G.I. Joe engineer they could have possibly have.
Yay!
And then it goes through the 800 people who worked on the CGI for this movie to make the 6 people on the cast look good. And then when it all fades out, post-credit scene, interior of Cobra headquarters, day. Inside a hidden chamber, the burnt and battered Cobra Commander emerges from the shadows, his eyes filled with vengeance.
This is far from over, Barbenheimer. I will have my revenge.
Dun, dun, dun!